From baby to Beatles sensation, John Lennon changed the life of his family forever. Alfred and Julia Lennon, poor, ordinary people, never heard of before, until John Lennon. The 9th of October 1940, John Lennon was born. Julia was his mother and Alfred Lennon was his father. Alfred was a sailor, so wasn't around very often. By the age of 5, Julia was so poor, she decided to hand John over to her sister, Aunt Mimi, instead. At school, John wasn't very good at maths or literacy, but showed a huge liking to art. His mum bought him his first ever guitar. By the age of 16, John had joined his first band, the Quarrymen, and soon invited Paul McCarthy to join the band. Over time, the Quarrymen changed their band name. It went from the Quarrymen to the Silver Beatles, and finally to the Beatles. The band consisted of John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and George Harrison. In 1962, Love Me Do was released and instantly went to number 1. The album, Please Please Me, was soon after released, going triumphantly to number 1 in the charts. They eventually decided to change the instruments to more rare, unique instruments. Not only were they famous in the musical world, but also in films. In the 1970s, the band split up. They realised they wanted different things. Eventually, John and Yoko, his wife, started to record their own albums. By 1965, all the Beatles were awarded MBEs, but because of a war in 1968, he gave his back. In 1971, Imagine, a song by John was voted Song of the Millennium. On the 8th of December 1980, a crazed fan asked John for an autograph when John was coming home. When John turned around, the fan shot him in the back and shoulder accidentally. Mark Chapman, the fan, is still in prison today.